Hello everyone and welcome to a new Warcraft 3 replay commentary. Before I start with today's match, I'd like to introduce to you a new feature of the past cast series, if you will. And from now on, after every 10th video, which we've reached today, what a coincidence, I'd like you guys to give me a little bit of a feedback concerning the past couple of videos I did. So in this case, I'd like you guys to tell me which of the previous 10 videos, that includes today's video, so which of the videos from number 81 till 90 you enjoyed the most and why. Can be because of the game, because of the cast, because of whatever. And which of the previous 10 videos you enjoyed the least, if you want to tell me that. And also why. And I hope this way you kind of can help me figuring out which games I want to show you in the future. And I also hope to make this format a little bit more interactive. And if you guys are really awesome and have a great memory, you can also go back to the previous, 10th anniversary videos, if you will. For example, here to number 80, and tell me which of the videos from number 71 and until 80 you enjoyed the most, and which one you enjoyed the least, and why. If you would do that, that would of course be incredibly amazing. But if not, I hope I didn't scare you off, and we can get into the video right now. Also, since this video kind of counts to the last 10, I will remind you in the end. And right now, without any further ado, let's get into today's game. This was played in October of 2007, and it was a ladder game between two of the top European players of the time. Here in the bottom right spawn position as the red human is the Russian player XyLigan, who became known in 2005 playing for DKH and FX, and in the beginning of 2006 he eventually ended up at AS Teamplay, and at that time he displaced Kara as Russia's best human player. As we can see, by the way, he starts with a fast altar, not particularly surprising, and obviously we're gonna see the Archmage first, and some creeping down here at the Goblin Laboratory. But his opponent, Zeus, the Croatian nightelf player, starts with altar first, a Moonwell and an Ancient of War in front of the Goblin Merchant. So in the following years, after joining AS Teamplay, XyLigan also played for Fnatic and Gravitas Gaming, and that was when his career peaked, when he became 4th in the WCG twice in both 2006 and 2007, and he also won some smaller tournaments such as the Aces Open 2006, and in late 2008 he played for two smaller Russian teams called IGC and Brable before he quit in early 2009. So Archmage first for him, about to come out, Ancient of War about to finish, Demon Hunter first for Zeus, rather quick Arcane Tower for XyLigan. Of course his base is wide open, I think here as well, so yeah, he's definitely gonna want to be safe against some early harassment, and we do see him splitting the water elemental away from the Archmage, so that's not detonate Zeus particularly wants to make happen. So we're gonna see the human player starting to creep. The nightelf is about to have his archer out, so we're gonna see if he's gonna start creeping or if he's gonna head straight across the map. Wisp is now pulling back, so he's not gonna risk going in there again. And yeah, he actually starts creeping, and thanks to the ensnare of these Forest Troll Trappers, he's gonna have to invest a lot of lumber into this creeping, because he's gonna have to use many wisps, Tome of Experience, and Robe of the Magi +6 perfect item drops for XyLigan at this first creep camp. At the same time, Demon Hunter didn't get any items so far. As we can see, he's got 4 wisps there with his Ancient of War, just to make sure it doesn't get killed. Of course, XyLigan has been delayed a little bit by the scouting wisp here, so fortunately for him there hasn't been any harassment, so otherwise maybe a couple of peasants would have gone down. Sobi Mask for the Demon Hunter, also not that great for the Demon Hunter, but later on for a second hero, either Panda or Naga will definitely both benefit from a Zombie Mask and Tome of Experience for the Demon Hunter as well. So both of them getting pretty great items to start with. Archmage is going to continue creeping here. Of course, this was the old 150 XP Tome of Experience, so he's going to get level 3 after finishing this green creep camp. No tech for him so far. Fifth farm, excuse me, is already coming. Fourth farm was down here. So we're definitely going to see a fast expansion here at the other side of the map. G of H's has been started for Zeus. And Zeus is getting the boots and the staff of teleportation. Also, he's got a lot of wisps around the map, doing some scouting. The archer right now is gonna see the militia coming in, so he's definitely gonna know about what's going on. The Archmage already skilled. He's skilled level 2 Brilliance Aura, so that pretty sure must have been a misclick. So I was wondering why he's got a level 1 Water Elemental there, and that's definitely gonna throw him back quite a lot. This Water Elemental is gonna be able to deal to tank a lot less damage than a level 3 Water Elemental would, and even if he's getting this entire creep camp, he's still not going to be level 4. So, as I said, huge throwback for XyLigan, whose militia duration also is already over because he tried to surround the Demon Hunter early on, but he wasn't successful in doing so. Farm is now being produced. It looks like he's trying to lock the Demon Hunter in there, in the back of this gold mine, and it looks like he's successful in doing so. Staff of Teleportation use to the archer on the right hand side. Demon Hunter gets away with 20 HP. Good job by Zeus attacking the creeps with the archer, so his Demon Hunter does not get attacked. One more archer is gonna fall for him, so XyLigan took quite a bit of damage there. Claws of attack plus 9 for the Archmage, so that one already is dealing quite some damage, and you don't want to start building something with those peasants as long as 2 Ogre Warriors are there with Bloodlust, because creeps hate nothing more than peasants that are building something. So right now he can will continue building this farm. Not really necessary for him, but he already started it. Maybe he could also cancel it, but well, he's having to wait for those militia. Anyway, Archmage, as I said, not level 4 yet. Demon Hunter heading across the map. Counter expansion already coming for Zeus rather early on. Ancient of War seems to be moving maybe towards the Goblin Laboratory here. Tier 2 tag about to finish. I don't see a Hunter's Hall yet, so that is very interesting. And XyLigan continues creeping here. Look at how well of a job he's doing with this Water Mantle. He's not attacking, so now he's attacking, because if he had attacked, the Water Mantle would have been purged and killed immediately. So that's what you want to do with your Water Mantle. Just keep it in front of the Gnome Overseer and not have it attack so it doesn't get purged. Good job by him, but still not enough for level 4. Demon Hunter is going to continue to chase here. Panda second for the nightelf player, and this Archmage might be into in some real trouble, as there are no boots of speed on him but on the Demon Hunter. So he's going to be able to catch up. The Shredder is coming to help the Archmage out. The Demon Hunter casting another mana burn, turning around though. It looks like his priority, yeah, he's staffing to the Panda, so his priority is definitely at killing those peasants here instead of trying to force a TP from the Archmage. And it looks like a reasonable decision. One of the peasants already has gone down. Second and third one will also fall, and this Town Hall is going to be delayed so much, while at the same time Zeus is going to get his expansion up rather, well, uncontestedly, as it seems. The Archmage pretty riskily coming in again. The Footman doing a bit of damage to the archers. One of them is going down. Finally level 4 for the Archmage, so he's going to have level 2 Water Elementals. Demon Hunter still has quite some HP to work with, so the Archmage definitely needs to take care. He still has the TP though, so he's gonna probably have to use that, but if he does, his entire army will be gone, and he actually lets the Archmage go down, but he doesn't want to expose this expansion to the 2 heroes. But wow, what a huge kill. Level 4 Archmage going down at that timing, so that will either cost XyLigan a ton of gold, and he's not successful at blocking this Panda, and the Demon Hunter is gonna get out as well. So 60 HP for the Panda, 120 HP for the Demon Hunter. Both of them will get into safety. Yeah, Archmage is being revived at the tavern, so, excuse me, at the altar, so, so this expansion will definitely be crept without any disturbance. Double Ancient of Lore coming right now, 1 shop. It looks like he just forgot the Hunter's Hall. He produced it, he didn't go for, like, Ancient of Wind and Archer Talon or anything like that. Now there's an Ancient of Wind coming. He could have also gone for Tier 3, but it seems like he was afraid of Zeppelin harassment, and just as I say it, we did hear the spawning sound from the Zeppelin.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So a very good choice here, probably, by Zeus, just to make sure to get this counter expansion up as safely as possible. So he's probably gonna...
Your building.
yes, still no tier 3, he's getting another Wisp reveal used by XyLigan.
Your building.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna wanna get this expansion up as safely as possible, get a couple of Dryads with Dispel to prevent water elementals from harassing.
Your building is completed.
Because for a moment I was thinking that he did so much damage there, economically, as well as, well, to the hero, that he could have maybe just gone for quick bears as soon as possible, but it seems like that's not the plan for Zeus,
Your building is
who did find another boots of speed, in this case the panda, picked them up, the tree of life. Well, the entangled goldmine is definitely not gonna come up, and it seems like he didn't scout this Zeppelin yet, so his entire army is gonna move away from this tree of life, and we'll see if the damage output is actually gonna be enough to take the tree of life down. Behind this, tier 2 coming, couple more towers, Demon Hunter staffing to the top. The panda and the rest of the army are also gonna come in. First of the 2 wisps has gone down, and it looks like the human army is just gonna focus on taking this tree of life down right now, and it seems like the damage out might be enough. Drunken has Breath of Fire on the footman, and most of them are definitely gonna fall, but if the tree of life goes down, and he does, the Archmage, as I mentioned previously, is doing a ton of damage, that was definitely worth it. That's gonna delay the expansion of Zeus by so much. Well, Archmage is gonna have to run. He might have to use his town portal if he keeps on being slowed by the Dryads, but actually, oh wow, but actually Zeus is turning around to cast another Dispel on the water elemental here, just to make sure that this Tree of Life was gonna survive, but actually one Dryad would have done that as well, so turning around with everything, a bit of a mistake there. But he's got rid of that Zeppelin. Now cancelling this Tree of Life a second time is gonna get a lot harder for the Archmage. He basically lost everything there. Got a couple of reinforcing footmen. But yeah, there's not really a lot of steam available for XyLigan to continue his harassment for now. Blacksmith is coming. Another guard tower. Yeah, right now he cannot really do a lot. The upside for him is that tier 3 for his opponent has basically just started, so Master Bears are still a while away, so there's no immediate pressure to be expected. I'm not sure if he scouted the late tier 3 tech, but that might be a reason why he has so few towers in both his main base and his expansion, because he feels rather safe. And the panda, wow, a third Tome of Experience and Boots of Kel'Thalas, which obviously will be great for the Demon Hunter, who's still carrying the Sobi mask. So I'm wondering when he's gonna give that to the panda, but eventually he will. And looks like XyLigan wanted to some more creeping on the top left side of the map, but the Demon Hunter is already there because the Wisp scouted it, and with only the Archmage, who still doesn't have Boots of Speed, and 2 footmen, he's not gonna be able to do anything. Demon Hunter, he can basically just A-click this Archmage. There's nothing that one can do against it, and there is the town portal, so he can try and run or TP. It looks like he's not gonna try and run. He's trying to do as much damage to the Demon Hunter as possible before he's forced to TP her. Maybe he just wants to prevent the DH from, say, solo creeping the Ogre Matcher here, which right now he cannot do anymore because he's too low on hit points. It looks like XyLigan even wanted to take another expansion here, as he brought 2 more peasants all across the map. So tier 2 has been reached, Mountain King second, tier 3 still in production. Well, the blacksmith has finished, so right now he basically has 2 options: either go for a longer game, get another expansion, get tier 3 probably, tanks, etc., or go for a timing, which would be the usual double arcane sanctum and 1 workshop, breakers, casters, mortars. What kind of speaks against it is that his opponent has so high hero levels already that it's gonna be difficult to yeah, deal with that kind of an army that early on. Panda staffing across the map. It looks like he probably saw the human army with his scout wisp here once more. So once again, very good scouting by the nightelf player, and this panda alone is gonna be really, really threatening to this expansion. So it looks like XyLigan is going for the longer game here. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, and the next one of those is gonna be really, really deadly. Bear is coming for rejuvenation. Adept already finished. Master is being researched right now. The rest of the army is coming in. There's no way that XyLigan can stay in here. Let's just see Oh, he doesn't have a town portal, so he's gonna have to use the Zeppelin to try and get out of there alive. Bolt isn't gonna do anything against the rejuvenation that is available. Zeppelin is gonna survive as well, so yeah, XyLigan has a really hard time getting the next expansion up, and Zeus is actually taking a second expansion. The first one just starts running. He's getting another Ancient of War here. Maybe he's a little bit afraid of tanks eventually. Don't really see any other point in getting an Ancient of War here. And let's see, he's still tier 2 Arcane, triple Arcane Sanctum. Okay, I would have expected double Arcane Sanctum and a Blacksmith. If he still stayed tier 2, triple Arcane Sanctum is really, really interesting. So he's gonna have casters and breakers with that, obviously, which can work really well against bears. But I'm not really sure how he's planning to deal with the Dryads, because usually he needs either piercing damage with Rifleman, which is used with one base, pushes, etc. against the Dryads, or Mortar teams, which are the standard choice against the Dryads if you play after a fast expansion. But without the workshop, that's really interesting. And okay, this is actually not being scouted. XyLigan making great use of the inferior vision of this Tree of Life that's just being produced, and there are going to be a lot of towers to deal with for Zeus as soon as he scouts this. So this could become really, really tricky here. And Gem of Health for the human player, definitely a nice item, since the Archmage is quite fragile and the Mountain King is still low level. So as I said, definitely a great item to have. Level 4.5 and 4 already though for the nightelf player, who has gone over 50 supply rather quickly. So he seems to still be afraid of a bigger push, or he wants to be prepared to break a tower front like this. Whereas XyLigan all this time has saved up at under 50 supply, investing into towers only, which seems reasonable, because obviously they don't cost supply. And with all those towers up, if they come through, he might be able to fend this off, even being at under 50 XyLigan. So first tower is going to be cancelled right now. 2 masonry upgrades have already finished, so that's of course going to help him a lot. It looks like XyLigan abandoned the creep camp here. Well, he got the main creep, so that's all that matters here. And rune braces for the Mountain King. Well, I mean, yeah, there's Mana Burn and Breath of Fire, but the nightelf doesn't really rely on magic damage against these heroes, so I'm guessing he's probably gonna sell that eventually. So Tree of Life hiding here in the back, but Zeus would have to go through the towers if he wanted to protect it. And let's just see, there are only 3 bears. I don't really see him doing that, even though he's definitely got the superior army right now, but against all those towers, it's quite tricky. Demon Hunter, is he staffing over there? Okay, it looks like he just wanted to fake a TP probably, but that didn't really impress XyLigan a lot. So the Tree of Life is going to go down, Town Hall is going to come up, second expansion for XyLigan is going to be secured. I don't really see him losing this front of towers anytime soon. By the way, no upgrades for the nightelf player. 2-1 already for the breakers. I still don't see any mortar teams added. Expansion coming here, but once again, nice overview by one of the players. This time it's XyLigan immediately bringing his shredder. I mean, he's been very actively revealing with the Goblin Laboratory all the time. Pretty interesting choice in my opinion. I mean, he's got a ton of gold. Well, he had a ton of gold. Now he invested, and he is at 73 supply. And what does he have? Only breakers and casters? Yeah, it looks like. So strategically very interesting. I'm very curious how he's going to try and deal with these Dryads, because A, he's not going to have a lot of damage output against them, and B, that's going to make his casters a lot more fragile, because those Dryads should be able to walk around the human army unpunished and just go ahead and snipe the casters. So, wow, 4th Tome of Experience and Robe of the Magi number 2 for XyLigan. So, what amazing item drops so far. Both players having 2 Tomes of Experience so far. Still the Boots of Cathalas, obviously the Demon Hunter, Panda with the Sobi Mask, and the Pendant of Mana. So yeah, the great items continue here for both of the players. There rarely have been any really bad items so far. Yeah, the Rune Bracers. Where's the Mountain King? He still has the rune brace. It's a bit surprising to me. Another expansion coming, but that is not gonna come up. Shredder now also gets taken out here. Demon Hunter over level 5 already. Panda also almost level 5. I'm assuming thanks to this creep camp here, which I didn't pay attention to. So the Tree of Life also has to be cancelled, and both the players seem to really desperately try to get into a better position economy-wise, and so far XyLigan seems to do a bit of a better job here. They're having 2 expansions up and running, even getting a 3rd one, whereas Zeus is only at 2 base right now, so his main, which is soon gonna run out, as well as Zeus's main, obviously, and Flute of Accuracy, wow! So all the breakers and all the casters and the water elementals will have even more damage output. And yeah, as I said, so far, slightly better economic position for XyLigan, but he invested a lot into this these expansions, especially this one, which is, I'm assuming, not gonna come up, since the nightelf player has, as I mentioned, the way superior heroes. Panda will be level 5 in a second, and there's only 1 heal scroll so far for XyLigan, so I'm assuming he's not gonna fight here, probably. And if he does, I think he's not gonna come out on top, because the nightelf army is also 1-0 upgrade by now. He's well prepared. He's got the bears, he's got the dryads, got a couple of fairy dragons against the casters, and there are still no mortar teams here. He left the Cloak of Shadows, which is kind of crap. Anyways, going for the kill on one of his footmen right now. Sitting at 72 supply, so I don't really see the sense in it. Expansion is going down. I mean, he could have used him just for scouting if he feels like, against Breath of Fire and the bears. The footman is completely useless, which definitely is the case. And we see Blizzard. And he actually, did he just sell the flute? That is very interesting. He sells the flute here. Blizzard, 1, 2, 3 heal scrolls, 2 invoke potions. That's, well, definitely better preparation than he had previously. Expansion now coming up here and down here, so 2 more expansions for Zeus coming. He's TPing in. The first fight, the first really big fight, is probably gonna take place right now. 72 against 77 supply. Breakers superiorly upgraded. The Blizzard is doing a ton of damage to the bears, as well as the panda here, who's kinda in the middle of this fight. I don't really feel like the dryads should attack. The panda is in trouble. Oh, and the panda goes down, and that's a huge blow. Invoke potion used by the Archmage. 1 hit before he would have gone down. Demon Hunter also using the invoke potion because he wants to be safe from bolt. The Archmage is gonna run into trouble right now though, so he's picking him up with the Zeppelin. Bears are taking lots of damage. Nicely repositioned here. Demon Hunter has no chance of really doing any damage to the Archmage, but the bears are getting into position. Town Portal used level 5 for the Mountain King. Another bolt kiss, another bear. Pretty decent fight for XyLigan there. Yeah, supply-wise, they are rather even. Demon Hunter already approaching level 6 though, because the panda died so early on. What I wanted to say is I didn't really like how he used these strides. They were just attacking breakers. I feel like he could have just gone through and killed a caster. Well, basically, maybe with 1 volley, but maximum of 2 volleys of all these dryads. Probably 1, together with the damage of the fairy dragons, which would have been hugely helpful. So this one's gonna be scouted, this one's gonna be saturated right now. Panda has been rebought, anti-magic potion, oh, and 3 zappers, and they are probably marching towards this expansion, and there's nothing in the way to scout for Zeus. And at the same time, XyLigan attacking another one of Zeus's expansions. He does have, oh, he doesn't have the gold, so he's gonna have to sell something, but he actually buys an invoke potion. So it seems like he doesn't want to defend this bottom left expansion. At the same time, this one is gonna probably fall as well. Oh, amazing damage dealt by those zappers. Even all of the wisps are going down, which was kind of a mistake by the nightelf player, so he cannot even reproduce this expansion immediately. This one is gonna fall as well. He decides to run across the map. Demon Hunter is gonna reach level 6 in, well, not too long probably, so that's definitely gonna be difficult to deal with for XyLigan, and immediately XyLigan again is putting up this expansion. So 2 expansions have already been placed here with 160 total gold mined. The Fairy Dragon's in a pretty good position, so the human army is definitely gonna have to pull back. Breath of Fire, not particularly great. Demon Hunter is being slowed. Staff of Preservation is on him. He could pass it to the Panda, which he probably needs to do. Inward Potion and He's Core used at the same time. Demon Hunter still has the staff. He needs 1 more kill, no, 2 more kills to reach level 6. He's taking another bolt though, and the staff. He passed the staff to the Panda, but he didn't use it in time anymore. Breath of Fire on the Mountain King, so the human army is definitely going to be pushed back. And there's no way that XyLigan can win this entire fight in the long run. Panda is for now forced out of the fight though, but the Mountain King is really under pressure. He still has the Immo Potion. Looks like he wants to wait as long as possible. Shredder and another bear going down. Mountain King using the Immo Potion, which is about 50 HP. Panda was just coming in there for another Breath of Fire. Both the Archmage and the Mountain King are now in trouble. Archmage using a heal potion. And the Mountain King, oh, he's turning around there for just a second, which might be enough to get killed. The Panda reaches level 6. So both the Archmage and the Panda are level 6. He uses the ultimate immediately. I mean, of course, he couldn't go into the fight anymore with this low HP Panda. Maybe a little bit of a early used Storm, Earth and Fire. One breaker gets picked off, another breaker reacts in time, but actually he turns around here. Oh, very nice overview by XyLigan. Once again, he realized he could escape with the breaker, but then he saw the 2 low HP Dryads, and he decided to trade 1 breaker for 2 Dryads, so that was definitely worth it. So Tree of Eternity has marched to the top left. Spawn position, this one still running more or less. This one has still not been reproduced. The first expansion for the human player is also not going to run for a lot longer. And obviously against the running Storm, Earth and Fire with only his Archmage and a couple of casters, he's not going to go into a fight right now. He's only leaving the tail in there, so that one is definitely not going to get this Town Hall killed anytime soon. It looks like XyLigan, is he going to get this? I'm assuming he's going to get the main tree killed. The Night Elf army is not going to be there in time. So that trade definitely seems to be worth it. And he continues going into the Night Elf space with the mass teleport, so he definitely makes some great use of that so far. Demon Hunter is just back, level 6, still 1 kill away from him. For example, this Mortar team would be a reasonable target, but he switches away. The rest of the army is coming right now. Well, the Talon here doesn't really bother anyone. And now with the rest of the army coming, the Archmage is using his ultimate out, and the Demon Hunter was very close to getting this Mortar team killed, but he didn't. Once again, XyLigan proving his good overview, his good awareness, using the ultimate to the bottom left corner to take down this Talon. Actually, I like this one Talon with the army just to be able to cast Fairy Fire on a particular target if he wanted to nuke. And also to maintain the vision of where the opponent is, like he does right now on this Mortar team. And it looks like Zeus wants to keep the pressure up here for some reason. I mean, economy-wise, he's definitely fallen a bit behind. This expansion is more or less running. This one is still running. This one is going to run for a little while longer. So there's 3 expansions against only 1. This one he lost, and okay, he's already reproducing it, but he's getting a lot less income, and he's basically got double level 6, so he wants to have a fight as soon as he can before his opponent gets ahead too far, just in terms of army size. And yeah, he finally is adding those Mortar teams. I didn't really get a chance to say that. So far, Demon Hunter level 6. It looks like the bear here, yeah, he got a kill on 1 more peasant, and that secured the level 6 for the Demon Hunter. And yeah, now he can, if he wants to, basically fight with double ultimate. The Mortar team's in a bit of a tricky position. Breath of Fire, no Drunken Haze for some reason. And Bolt goes on the Panda. He's the hero with the Staff of Preservation. So he could staff the Demon Hunter. Panda is definitely not gonna go down since he can just use his ultimate. Unless he fails with his micro. But as you can see, the mortar teams make such a huge difference. These Dryads are just cannon fodder to them. And now the Panda also uses his ultimate. Of course, that makes the Demon Hunter more fragile to focus, because there's no Staff of Preservation available anymore. Cyclone on the Panda. The first breakers are taking quite some damage. Of course, this double ultimate is gonna wreck the humans tier 2 army. If he can get a straight up fight here. One mortar team's going down. Another Sorceress is into a bit of trouble. Mountain King now using his greater mana potion bolt on the Demon Hunter, and he's gonna be forced to use his town portal here, and he does so. And so XyLigan does hold his expansion and forcing the nightelf player out of the fight, even though double ultimate was running for him. And another bear was inside of this peasant line. So once again, the economy has been killed here, and the bear is actually even... okay, he's not gonna get away. Ultimate used to the bear here, just to the breaker here, just to secure the kill on this bear. Once again, nicely done by XyLigan, whose Mountain King is also gonna reach level 6 with one more experience point. So this one has just run dry right now. So 2 expansions against 2 soon, as soon as this is fully saturated. By the way, 2-1 upgrades now also for the nightelf tier 3 reached in the meantime for XyLigan. Who once again, even though his army size is a lot smaller, seems to be getting aggressive here. But yeah, right now he kinda stabilized his economy, so I don't really feel like it's completely necessary to rush into a fight. Especially against this number of mortar teams with basically only the Demon Hunter, Panda and Dryads. Okay, he's splitting his army here. It looks like he maybe expects the human to chase after him and go into a fight against these Dryads, and he probably wants to come in the back with his Panda to do Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire against the mortar team. Still 2 heal scrolls for the human, so that's decent against the Panda. And yeah, some militia arriving here is actually gonna see that there's no expansion for the nightelf in the bottom right corner. Panda immediately taking tons of damage. Demon Hunter can tank a bit since the Panda is the hero with the staff, but he's gonna have to bring him back, otherwise this Demon Hunter is gonna be in some serious trouble. Fairy Dragon's in a pretty good position. Demon Hunter at 50 HP actually outruns the human army. Wow, both the heroes very low. 90 HP for the Panda, 50 for the Demon Hunter. One Dryad is the only unit that's gonna fall here for the nightelf, but XyLigan also didn't lose a lot. I think he lost a breaker and a caster maybe. So a lot of stuff low HP, a lot of damage dealt, but not a lot has been killed. So the Ancient of War took down one of the peasants, and he's actually building an expansion here. At the same time, obviously he needs to keep the pressure up if he wants to get this one going. Again, Bolt and Blizzard doing tons of damage on this Demon Hunter. Metamorphosis used, Breath of Fire on the Archmage. He needs to decay. He still has the Town Portal heal scroll used. He's running away. 2 more hits maybe needed. No, 1 more hit actually kills the Archmage. At the same time, the Demon Hunter is also in a ton of trouble. There is the staff on the Panda, but actually he uses the ultimate here. Ultimate also used by the Mountain King. 2 heal potions bought by the Demon Hunter, 1 immediately used. Demon Hunter still is gonna have some time in which he's not gonna be threatened until this Mountain King reaches 75 mana. At the same time, the entire human army is running away from the Panda's ultimate. Mountain King about to reach 75 mana again, but now he's turning around. Looks like he wants to unite with his army here. Demon Hunter is gonna follow him. The Panda is gonna do so much damage to all of these breakers. Bolt goes on the Demon Hunter though. Another heal potion used, but the effect of that one is very, very little as long as Metamorphosis is in use. Both of the heroes are in a ton of trouble. The Mountain King is actually the first one who has to put back. Ultimate is over for the Demon Hunter. The Mountain King's ultimate still has a while to go. The Panda's ultimate, yes, also gonna run out soon. Another priest is in a bit of trouble, it looks like, with the okay, the Storm Elemental actually going into another direction, and the Avatar is gonna end, and it looks like the Demon Hunter wants to cast a mana burn here before there's 75 mana on the Mountain King again, so that's gonna be very crucial if he gets to do it. Okay, he turns around. It seems like that was a bit too risky for him. Now 75 mana has been reached, and the Demon Hunter is not gonna be able to march in there again without getting bolted and killed. Fairy Dragon just quickly pick off another priest here. Demon Hunter now pulling back. This expansion, yes, being harassed by the Ancient of War, not hugely surprising. Demon Hunter is being revealed here by a flare. So the Mountain King knows that he's not gonna be able to kill him with one single bolt. So yeah, no point in chasing after him. So this expansion wasn't worth it. This one is okay, still 4,000, so that's quite a bit. Whereas this one is also about to run out, so soon Zeus is once again gonna be down to only one expansion. Oh, and he's gonna be able to pick off at least one, probably two of the mortar teams here. Ah, that's unfortunate for XyLigan. So he lost a lot of breakers down here recently to the Panda's ultimate and two more mortar teams. That's not what he wants. Looks like he even used, okay, the town portal to get down here to save this expansion, at least for now. Archmage is also coming in, probably just back from the altar. Scroll of Regeneration brought with the Mountain King, so nicely planned there. And he's gonna have to use the mass teleport to escape from the nightelf army here, as it appears. 49 supply for the human, 73 for Zeus, who seems to be in a bit of problem lumber-wise here. Got a ton of gold saved up.
Our forces are under attack.
And has this one been running with only 4 peasants all this time? So yeah, ultimate has been used. This expansion is once again gonna fall. A bear is gonna do some more harassment here in the bottom left. The wisps, I'm not sure where those are going, because there's not a single position still to be taken on this map, and there is no TP for the nightelf player, so Zeus is gonna lose his only source of gold income, and that's a trade XyLigan is definitely gonna gladly take level 7 for both the nightelf heroes in the meantime, by the way. So Zeus out of gold income. He's got over 1,000 gold. He's got the superior army for now. He's got still tons of items to work with.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, and mass teleport used here to kill the bear. I think he killed 2 peasants. So not particularly great. And is he building another expansion somewhere? Okay, the Tree of Ages from this one is marching down towards the bottom right corner right now. So he's eventually gonna get gold income right now, but as long as he doesn't have any, he's definitely not gonna want to waste too many bears down here for his harassment. So it looks like he's gonna approach this bottom left expansion. I don't really see XyLigan holding this. His army is way smaller, and he uses mass teleport to get to the top here, to his shredder, as it seems. Cloak of Shadows now being picked up. One of the items he left earlier, and actually he's leaving one more bear. He doesn't want to break this. Let me just take a quick look. There are 2 buildings here, and this, and the Tree of Ages. So maybe he's a little bit afraid of the human player taking down all his buildings, because he still has a couple of mortar teams. Well, these 2 buildings are gonna fall right now. I don't really see why he didn't just quickly kill this expansion, though. It seems like he doesn't want to invest into a new town portal right now, so he was just immediately running back across the map and leaving yeah, his bear in the bottom left to do what's necessary. But at the same time, he's pulling him away. There is the shredder was it again. Yeah, he's pulling him away, so he's not gonna want to lose him to more harassment. Excuse me, to another mass teleport while doing more harassment. So the stun nicely dodged here by the Metamorphosis, and immediately the Archmage once again is using his ultimate. The Shredder has gone down, but so have a couple more buildings. 1 in the main, 2 down here. And this one has already been scouted, so it looks like XyLigan, while he's not able to fight, he's once again staying under 50 supply and saving up as much gold as possible. New expansion attempt here by... Oh, he should... I should really have cancelled that. Looks like he may have wanted to use his panda to get over there. Okay, some more harassment now. The bear might get into a bit of trouble. The MK has got the boots, but the Demon Hunter and the rest of the nightelf army are coming in.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And if he gets that bear, that's gonna be very expensive. It looks like the Mountain King is gonna be the first target here. I would have expected him to go for those mortar teams, since they are what's crucial in killing the buildings. And very nicely, once again, he uses the mass teleport to this militia here, to the Tree of Life. And of course, once again, there is no town portal for Zeus, the priest here, accompanying the nightelf army, just for a slight moment. And of course, this Tree of Ages is gonna go down, so it looks like Zeus is even going to be revealed in a while after that one goes down. Does he have a town? Yeah, he did buy a town portal right now, but too late, and now he even invested 350 gold, and he used the ultimate. Oh man, so that throws him back quite a bit, so he's even gonna have cooldown on both of the ultimates for a little while, but I'm assuming that XyLigan is not gonna be able to hit that exact timing. And he saved up so much gold. He saved up 2,000 gold. A tower now coming inside the Night Elf's main base. And another expansion coming at the top. But the flying machine is on its way. Ultimate once again used. He just picked off one Moonwell, I think. And another bear here is dying due to his harassment. Well, actually the bear previously didn't die, but this one is.
Our town is under siege.
Scout tower is slowly going to be picked off, but since the entire Night Elf army is out on the map, he could just quickly teleport there and chase this fairy dragon away. So this expansion is gonna be gone right now. So this is gonna be the only expansion XyLigan is gonna have remaining. And the peasant this time is being picked off, so he's not gonna be able to use mass teleport again to cancel this expansion. Ow! And at the same time, both players nicely anticipating their opponent's next moves, with Zeus expecting another unit up here to be used for mass teleport, while XyLigan expecting another bear here to do harassment against the expansion, and both of them are killing said units. So Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, none of the units have gone down. Ultimate used to the front, and once again he's gonna be able to do a bit of damage against the base here. Still 2 mortar teams available. Death of Teleportation is on the Panda, he's using that right now. And I think Storm, Earth and Fire should probably be on cooldown. Metamorphosis is probably available again though. And again a bear is harassing, so we know where the next mass teleport is going to go to. Night Elf army is now coming in, he's using the ultimate back. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire and Mana Burn kill the Archmage, so that is just what Zeus needed. Another, well, both of the mortar teams actually are gonna fall as well. The Breaker is probably gonna get killed as well if he can get one slow shot off with the Dryad here, and he is doing so. The Priest is also gonna fall. So that's a lot of stuff going down, and the bear has taken down the entire economy of the human player, so he's gonna have to fall back. He's at 55 supply right now. The Archmage, let's see, is being reproduced in the altar, so that's gonna take a long time. First Knight now joining the army. That's a lot of breakers though. Okay, ultimate now used, so he's definitely not gonna wanna fight that, at least out in the open. He's gonna use those towers as good as he can. His only sorceress is going down for the moment. The mortar team, for some reason, not being attacked. Mana Burn on the Mountain King. He does have one more bolt remaining. Demon doing a bit of a weird move, and he could have gone for the kill there right now. It seems like he's realizing it, but he doesn't want to go in against the bolt and all these breakers. Looks like he's trying to surround here, but too slow with the breaker. Demon Hunter can get back. There is rejuvenation available for him. And yeah, he's obviously making use of that. There is the peasant in position, but the Archmage still is probably not even close to being back, not even half. And surprisingly enough, Zeus is taking his time here, killing building after building, instead of just marching in with his double ultimate. But of course he doesn't need to rush anything there. This is an empty base. The gold income for his opponent is gone. This one is up already. Let me just see for a second. Does he have a wisp left? He's got one wisp up here, and he's at 51 out of 30 supply. So, while his opponent is out of gold income, he could use that one wisp to mine all by himself and build 3 moonwells Obviously, he would have to kill something to get into low upkeep again. Build 3 Moonwells, and then he could start producing again. So while he theoretically has the economic advantage right now, he's basically out of Gold Income as well. Archmage coming out. Mass Teleport used. Down here. Now he doesn't have mana though. So as soon as he's got the mana, he's definitely going to Mass Teleport up there, and he used the Clarity Potion. So that's gonna boost this whole enterprise a lot. And the Tree of Life uprooted. He wants to kill the Peon here, but I feel like, who's got the staff? The Panda has the staff. He should just use the Staff of Teleportation, or maybe just Staff of Preservation on the Demon Hunter, because it's a little bit quicker to get him up there. And well, the human is there. First TP coming in. Tree uprooted. Unfortunately for XyLigan, Zeus was able to do so. One of the mortar teams is going down, and TP is coming, and he doesn't get the Tree of Life killed. Very, very close call. But I'm assuming... Okay, well, he even left the Storm Elemental here. I'm assuming XyLigan has got no idea how unimportant, in quotation marks, this Tree of Life is. Probably expects his opponent to secure Gold Income again soon, but he's far from doing so. He's not even moving this Wisp. I mean, he could sell items and build Moonwells with this Wisp.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, and the Scout Flying Machine has been taken down. Zeus back at his base, still 51 supply against 47 with the superiorly teched army, but of course some huge focus fire available for XyLigan with the level 3 bolt and all of these breakers, which of course do extra damage as long as there's mana available. And he sells stuff. And what's he getting here? A new town portal. And he's hiding his Tree of Life. So he's not even planning on getting Gold Income. He just wants to secure his buildings, as it seems. And actually that seems like a fair enough choice. There are 1, 2, 6 buildings in his main and the Tree of Life. And the human still has Mass Teleport to work with. And yeah, there's no new expansion here. So the spawn positions are the only positions the players have to take into consideration, except this one down here.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Also quite interesting, there's been 300 gold mined down here, and I think there's been 3 or 4 expansions there throughout the game. So first lore is going down, the Moonwell is also gonna fall, and only 3 buildings remaining here. The shop is already hiding, so the nightelf is now coming in from the back. I'm curious if we're gonna see a fight here. And it looks like XyLigan is gonna wanna engage, at least for now. Mountain King using his ultimate. Roar used by the bears. The Archmage and the Demon Hunter are the first heroes to be focused. Archmage using his Immo Potion. Metamorphosis used by the Demon Hunter. Breath of Fire by the Panda, of course, rather useless against everything except the Knight there, and Surround almost goes off. There's still plenty of mana on the Mountain King though. And the Demon Hunter with the next bolt. Oh wow, he was reaching out, but he lost vision there. Since the Demon Hunter was moving out the forest, he's running away. He's gaining a lot of hit points here. So that's gonna help him survive for a lot longer. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire again used by the Panda, level 8 for him as well. And now he also uses his ultimate. The Mountain King going after the Demon Hunter. He's slowed by the Dryad. Oh, what an important move by Zeus, slowing the Mountain King here. There is the ultimate he used. Does he get out? No, the Archmage dies for a second time. What a huge deal. So Archmage is going down. That obviously puts XyLigan in a pretty difficult position. So, well, all he can hope for right now is to somehow get a hero kill. Cyclone used. Metamorphosis is over. Rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter. Surround attempt fails though. Demon Hunter has taken plenty of damage, and the rejuvenation is stolen on the Mountain King. How important is that? But so much stuff lost. He sells plenty of items. He's rebuying the Archmage. So if he somehow gets the kill here, Bolt, Taunt used by the Earth Elemental. Actually, all the breakers switch their focus fire away from the Demon Hunter. Wow, how often do you see Taunt saving a level 8 Demon Hunter's life? So a lot of stuff happening there. The Mountain King is running away, but the Demon Hunter, yeah, is gonna get back to plenty of hit points again. 350. Even though the Breakers steal that away from him, that shouldn't be enough to get the kill. Bold Bash, maybe. He doesn't get the Bash. Drunken Haze. Yeah, no mana for Breath of Fire, but Drunken Haze may have been the better choice there. But also no mana for another Bolt. And level 9 for the Panda as this level 6 Mountain King gets killed. Wow, what a fight there. So many close calls. Starting with the Demon Hunter here, with the Demon Hunter down here while the Mountain King was slow. The Archmage kill was very, very close. The Demon Hunter twice, once because of taunt saved, once he had luck that there was no bash. And right now, of course, XyLigan should be out of this game unless something completely crazy happens. He's getting one more flying machine to do some scouting. The Archmage is still in production. As I said, if the Demon Hunter would have gone down and the Mountain King, if the Demon Hunter had gone down and the Mountain King would have survived, then there would have still been a very, very decent chance for XyLigan, because with heroes in that high levels, a couple of bears don't really make an astonishing difference anymore. And with the ultimate and the Archmage's Brilliance Aura, could have just eventually gone for those bears one by one. But I'm assuming he's got only Claws plus 9 and he's got 14 gold, so there's no way he's gonna be able to get the Mountain King back. XyLigan's still yes, staying in this game for now. Let's just see the buildings that are available. One is the shop, which is gonna be found and probably killed right now. And other than that, one Moonwell, one Hunter's Hall, and Tree of Life. Demon Hunter has been staffed, which I think actually got him further away from the Archmage, so this Agent of Wonders is definitely gonna fall. And he's gonna be able to use his ultimate to one of the buildings.
Our town is under
So yeah, he's gone to this top expansion. So even if he can kill this Moonwell and this Hunter's Hall somehow, there's no way he's ever gonna have enough damage output to get this Tree of Life down while it's close to the trees. Oh, and the Flying Machine is already about to fall. I'm not sure if he even scouted this Tree of Life so far, but now he definitely has. And in the meantime, Demon Hunter and Panda are just, yeah, wrecking one building after another. So eventually, if XyLigan doesn't leave, he's gonna lose to a building kill here, but that would take quite a while. Archmage is being chased away right now. As you can see, he didn't even do 100 damage, and Tree of Life can just eat one tree surround attempt here. But the Archmage, yeah, he doesn't care. He just steps away. Investing into one more peasant. But at this point, I mean, let's be serious. There is no way in hell XyLigan is going to come out on top of this game. Level 9 in the meantime for the DH as well.
Our forces are under attack.
So Fairy Dragon is going to be chased away. And yeah, slowly but steadily, building after building is going down. Yeah, Archmage running across the map. He's probably gonna try and, well, go for one of the buildings here. But yeah, that's not gonna end successfully for the human player. So yeah, I think, as I said, a very, very close match in general. He's actually trying to go for some yeah, straight up unit killing. Archmage once again is gonna get away. Peasants, yeah, both of them. He's trying to do some long distance mining, but both of them will be taken out. The Demon Hunter still does have the Boots of Speed, so the Archmage will have to use his ultimate maybe if he gets scouted, but he doesn't. And yeah, the main will be gone soon. The Dryads are actually gonna find the Archmage here, as it appears. Yeah, they do. Obviously, Zeus has researched Ultravision a long time ago. So he does see that Archmage, once again Blizzard on the Hunter Sword, and now he's even gonna fall, as it seems. So it seems like XyLigan has officially given up. He's leaving the game after 53 minutes. Maybe a game that in the end went for like 3 minutes longer than it needed to. But all in all, I'd say very entertaining, with a lot of close call hero fights between different hero ultimates. Also very nice use of the mass teleport by XyLigan. I feel like the one crucial moment was when he lost his Archmage inside the Night Elf base while using mass teleport for the first time. Things were looking very good for him. He saved up tons of gold at 50 supply. He killed building after building. He kept the Night Elf away from getting gold income again. And then the Archmage died. I think in retrospect it would have definitely been the better decision to give the Gem of Health to the Archmage. And afterwards he just lost so many units while escaping, and he had to reinvest all that money he saved up just to get back to 50 supply, to get back to a somewhat equal fight. And in that one, once again at the Night Elf's main base, if you want to call it that, at his remaining 4 buildings, I think, in the main base, it got really close, but the Night Elf came out on top, and I think that's what decided this match. Also 7 hero kills against the 2. Of course, in the end, that kind of snowballed here, so that 7. Some of them were actually, not that crucial anymore. And we see, even though he mined over 10,000 additional gold, it wasn't enough to win in the end. Obviously, we see that in the units killed and in the experience on the heroes for Zeus. So that's it for this game. I once again want to remind you, I'd really appreciate if you guys gave me some feedback about the last couple of videos, and if you want to, even about the previous ones. Also, obviously, you can, as always, comment about this game, about the cast, about anything else you feel like sharing. You can give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!